This is going to be your November 2024 tarot reading. Thank you so much for being here. Hope all of you are doing well. We're going to get into it and get through this reading together. I just opened a Red Bull, and it reminds me of an Aries friend I used to have. Her and I shared the love of Red Bull. I wonder if she watches the reading. If you are watching, I hope you know who you are. Hi. So I just want to start off with the fact that you had two cards extra, or a card extra, coming out here in your oracle. You have Brilliant Beliefs and River of Blessings. They came out of the Priestess of Light oracle. Okay, so I've been pulling one from this deck, but two came out, so I decided to take them. And they're making me feel really good. I mean, the River of Blessings, releasing constraints. This is just telling me that in November, the obstacles and the walls that have been between you and your goals are starting to fall down, right? And I think that that is due to the fact that there is a shift in your mentality or a change in your belief system in some way. And there's something about bringing back your personal power here with the Brilliant Beliefs card. For several signs this month of November that I've done, it does talk about the resurgence of personal power. So I don't know if it's just something that is out in the air right now, where, you know, the collective is starting to feel more powerful and more confident, and, you know, starting to take action again and seeing the light, seeing hope in their future or in their current situation. But it's making me feel like that right now. I think that you are standing firm, standing strong. You have complete faith and trust in yourself, your abilities, as well as spirits, the universe, God, that has your back, and that is sort of blessing this path that you're on at this time. I know that the last couple of readings I've done for you, you guys were really going through an emotional time. We had the whole Mars in Cancer for a bit, and that's still happening. Mars will be moving into Leo, but it's going to retrograde back into Cancer. So you will be revisiting some of these challenges that you've been facing from an emotional perspective later in the future. But right now, I just think that now that Mars is going into Leo soon, there's going to be a resurgence of light, resurgence of fire, and your own personal power coming through. It's almost as though you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? Like there's hope now. You're not in total emotional darkness or the depths of your emotions at this point. It's like, okay, I can come out. I feel better. I feel relieved. I've done a lot of work. Now I can release all of this and, you know, feel free again. So that's how that's making me feel. And then you have Defend to the End, the Worthwhile. So I don't know if this has to do with some of you and the fact that we are in election season. So I'm recording, what's today? Wednesday the 6th, if I'm not mistaken. So we just elected the new president last night, right? So maybe this has to do with sharing beliefs as it relates to your political beliefs. We're not going to get too much into that, but just in general, I think that the Mars energy and the Aries, Mars and Aries, both together, it's like standing strong, standing firm on what you believe, right? And your convictions there. And not being scared to vocalize that, to share your opinions with anyone. You know, I think that because you're so passionate about the things that you really believe in, it's easy for you to share and not just convince, but explain or educate others on why you believe the things that you believe, or why you stand so strong on something, right? Every Aries I have known, they do come with that level of education or background when it comes to being able to explain, right, the reason why they stand firm on a certain situation. So there's something that you're defending here. There's something that you're educating people on, right? Like giving the background or giving the story behind it, or explaining why you feel the way you feel, and why you are standing firm on that situation. Okay, so I think it's going to be a really powerful, assertive, energetic, action-oriented type of month for you, which is coming out of, again, that emotional time. So I think that you're going to be feeling relieved and really good about that in the month of November. All right, let's see how we can position these cards. Okay, so let's see what's in your personal energy for November. Start to pull some tarot here. If these oracle cards come into play at any moment, I will refer back to them during the rest of the reading. You may be finding yourself defending a person or a group of people as well, okay? So there may be a call to justice or a call to service, like you helping someone out this month. Maybe somebody else is going through a rough period and needs your help, so somebody is going to be calling toward you or for you at this time. And it's like, it feels like you're the one that can do it, right? Like nobody else can help but you for some reason. I don't know. There's something that you have, okay? Like you are the right person to show up, the right person to be called. So I don't know what that's about. Personal energy for the Aries, November 2024. If you come across this video any other time outside of November, hope and trust that Spirit led you to this reading for a purpose. Hopefully you get something out of it today. Aries, please. Oh my goodness. Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is certainly you and your power here. The Magician. I love that. So far, the Magician has not come out for any other sign this month of November. You are the first with this energy here. So definitely making your presence known. Okay, you are showing up and you're showing up strong. There is a force that you are exuding, a force that you have behind you, and you are creating and manifesting something here. As I said, there's something that you have that no one else has. What is it? I'm getting like the service you provide. Not a lot of people do in your circle, something like that. And because I'm saying that because the Magician comes with that, right? Like these are our skill sets, our gifts, our experience, you know, what we are an expert at, what we have worked our lives to build as far as like our own personal capabilities. So you have a skill, you have a gift, you have something that you can use to help your fellow people, right? Whether that's your social circle, your family, your place of work, you know, something like that. But this is like, come to me, I can help you, right? So there's a lot of like humanitarianism I'm picking up with this, charity work, you know, just being really fiery and out there, right? Like the extrovert in you, showing up and helping out and giving a hand. And I think that by giving and being of service this month, you are also going to reap those rewards. And that is how you're manifesting something. So it's not just for others. There's something that the universe is paying back, and it's giving you like in a form of karma, right? Like the good that you do will be the good that you get in return. And so with the river of blessings, by putting yourself out there and being social and getting involved, it is opening the doors and bringing down the walls of, like I said at the beginning, right? Like walls of obstacles that are preventing you from attaining the goal. So there's something about that. And I think that is perfect for you guys to be doing at this time. A lot of confidence, a lot of energy, attraction, you're being noticed, people are talking to you. There's a lot of communication and conversations going on here. Let's see. Yeah, like fun, laughter, enthusiasm, you know. You're teaching somebody how to make something. You're teaching somebody how to create something. It's like you were able to do it, so now you're paying it back by helping others do it as well. It's like, look what I was able to do. It's really easy. I think it's good for everybody to do. Let me show you how to do it. Love and relationship. So I'm pulling 2 cards for love and relationship just to get a little sense of a hint of what's going on with you and your relationship in November. But if you want a more deep dive love reading, just stay tuned. Tune into the channel. I will be posting a love reading for each sign this month in November. So far you have the 4 of Wands. Beautiful energy. This is definitely union. Okay. This is union, coming together, people on the same page. There's a lot of celebration, having fun. You're probably working on your home or decorating your home here for the holidays. Maybe you're doing a lot of entertaining and having people over. Yeah, two cards come out. The cards really want to talk for you this month, Aries, because multiple cards keep coming out. Okay, so this is your personal energy. This is your relationship. Okay, so the 4 of Wands, the Tower, and then you also have the Lovers. Okay, so what is this? Like choice around home? Are some of you making home decisions? Maybe some of you are moving or looking into move in together. Trying to decide if you're going to have a party at your house or if you're going to invite people over, or whose house are we going to do the thing at. Moving furniture around, maybe doing some renovations at home as well. There's also like change of plans. Okay, so if you and your partner have already planned out your month, or like what, maybe you work a lot, right? So the time that you're off are always planned out, right? To make the best use of that time with each other. So I'm seeing that there could be a change in those plans. Something is going to come through that is going to surprise the both of you and throw you off a little bit. There could be some misunderstandings, so that's also something to keep in mind. Try to flow, try to be open to change this month with the Tower within your relationship. Maybe your partner is changing their mind on something that you assumed or thought was already settled. Okay, so there could, if that does happen in relationship, depending on the seriousness of the thing, can actually create tension and create argument, right? So try your best to look at things from their perspective and, try to give them the benefit of the doubt that, maybe they didn't come from a bad place. It's just they're not comfortable doing the thing anymore. They're not, something else came, right? Something better, that a better idea, a better way, or a better process of doing something. So it's going to throw somebody off here. So this could be you doing it or your partner doing it, but it does throw it off, right? The routine, it's kind of throwing it off a little bit. So yeah, I think just 2 people need to communicate, so they can be on the same page, voice their opinions, come to a compromise, and try your best to stay out of your ego, stay out of your pride, see the best of the situation, come from the heart. And I think that you'll be all right. But just prepare for some kind of change, or look out for some kind of change in the relationship section. If you are single, something may surprise you, or someone may surprise you this month. And this has to do, like it'll be in a place of party, in a place of excitement, in a place of gatherings and social circles. Okay, so it'll surprise you. It'll come out of nowhere. The person themselves may be a shock, right? That you see them. Maybe it's someone that you haven't seen in a really long time or something like that. So again, if you're single, there may be a situation that you find yourself in like that. Finances, money, career, you have the Knight of Wands. A lot of action taken. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. I think that your finances, money, your career, your job, all of that looks really good. You're really enthusiastic about what it is that you're doing and how it is that you're making your money. You're passionate about it. You believe in it. It may be a situation where you're just starting, right? Because you have an ace here with the pentacles, but you feel good about it and you're having fun with it. Okay. It's good for now, basically, the Knight of Wands says, right? Like the Knight of Wands can never, like they're honest and it's an honest energy for the moment, but that honesty for the next moment may be different. So you can never accuse a Knight of Wands of lying because in the moment they're telling you the truth. It's just that, they're so flighty that the truth of the next moment may be different for them. But at least for now, what you're doing and how you're making your money is working out for you. Okay. So you're having a good time with it, at least for now. And you see the growth and you see the promise of, prosperity and advancement and things like that. Like there's stability in it. And so, I don't see anything too wrong with it at this time. So no concerns there. Just have to focus, okay? You may be having too much fun this month that there could be a lack of focus at work. So something to control and think about. All right, let's get some more details. We're going to work with another deck. We're going to pull some more cards, see what the story is. What does the Aries need to know? Energy, circumstances, people, situations that may come up that they may find themselves in the month of November that they have to deal with. Aries. All right. Beginning of the month, or whenever you are listening to this reading, what is the energy? Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. This card has been coming up. There is blessings coming through right now that the universe is giving out. The Moon. I'm just taking all of these for a reason they came out because cards have been coming out left and right for y'all. Hopefully all of this stays in the shot. All right, so Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, Hierophant, another Ace of Pentacles, work, job on the mind for sure here. Magician, Ace of Cups, my goodness gracious. It's like, where are all of these blessings coming from, you're saying? It's like, wow, like this is here. How did I do that? How did I manifest that? Did I do that? Did I bring that in? Like I was just doing my thing and all of a sudden the Wheel of Fortune shows up here with an Ace of Pentacles. I mean, forget it. This is a really, really solid opportunity for you to go and decipher these like subconscious yearnings and subconscious desires I'm feeling, okay? I feel desires and yearnings with the Magician. The Hierophant is like, be true to you. The Wheel of Fortune is bringing opportunity, but the Moon is always uncertain, or the Moon is always what is underneath the surface. So something that you have been unconscious about, right? Like an unconscious desire, an unconscious yearning. That is, once you realize what that is, you're like, yeah, this is me. This is who I am, or part of my being, personality, something like that. Like I should embrace this, What's wrong with that? I don't know if somebody is needing to defend their position on something, like maybe your family, your social circles, your environment in some way doesn't agree with a certain way of being, living, belief system, whatever it is. And all along you have had it. It's like it's been suppressed or hidden or something because you couldn't just readily show it off, right? So it's like, what's wrong with this part of me? There's nothing wrong with this part of me. This is who I am. This is what I'm about. I am interested in this thing. I am curious about this thing. It doesn't make me a bad person. Defend to the end the worthwhile here. In fact, it's only going to bring me blessings. It's only going to help me heal. It's only going to allow me to be open to receive, right, from the universe, right? Like, the less restraint I feel within myself and who I am and what I'm about, the more free I am to express myself and show up authentically, then I'm open. The doors are open. The windows are open to receive blessings here. It's like I keep saying this in all the readings this month, as within, so without. If you have blockages, you're hiding something, you're suppressing something, then naturally you're going to see that type of energy in your exterior world. So there's freedom coming here. Okay. Magician twice. I can't. I mean, all of this, like, what a month to be in Aries right now. If you're taking this seriously, like, please take complete advantage of this and be bold and be strong and take the risk and get out there. Do something that will surprise yourself even. You have an Ace of Cups, an Ace of Pentacles. Something that is emotionally fulfilling is going to show up in a tangible way. For some of you, this is relationship and a partner here. By releasing these subconscious yearnings, you're going to be able to manifest something here in the middle of November. For some of you, there's a blessing that, whether that's like money, a check, a refund, something like that, a being of value, like a home or a car or whatever, that you didn't know about, that is going to come through this month as well. You're going to find out about it. Like, it could also be an inheritance or something like that. And I mean, at least, right, like nothing as big, like maybe some of you are going to find money in your purse or in your wallet or something, right? Like something as little as that to something as big as an inheritance. I don't know. But that's what it's making me feel. Like something that was hidden, that was secret, that you didn't know about is coming to light, and it's a blessing. Oh my goodness gracious. 10 of Pentacles. What have you been working on? You've been working on big things, Aries. I'm so happy for you. And then you have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. What did I just say? What have you been working on? This is the card of work and working. You're creating a legacy, a family, a foundation, something big. Like the 10 of Pentacles is the best card in the deck when it comes to having it all, right? Whatever that life vision is, right? Like when you daydream and you think about the best case scenario for you and your life and your family, what does that look like? Some people, it's buying a home and owning your own land, owning your own home. Some people, it's the freedom to travel the world, right? And not have to worry about anything, or, it could be anything. Like, what is that vision? That vision you've been working on. That vision is starting to present itself, and you're starting to see it in your 3D reality. At the end of the month, you have the 5 of Swords. The Chariot. The Knight of Swords. and the Eight of Swords. So at the end of the month, something happens. I don't know if this is like transits, your birth chart, just the overall energy and a shift here. Okay. You start off the month really strong, really hot, really solid. You are feeling super confident and powerful and, reaping all these rewards. But by the end of the month, there's some sabotage. There is some mental conflict. Something makes you feel stuck and trapped. Like if you know that there is a path that you need to be on. You need to get on the train. You need to go. Okay, there's something you have to do. But I don't think you have a good feeling about it. It's like it feels too forceful here with the Knight of Swords, the Chariot and the Knight of Swords, feeling trapped and stuck, like you can't make a move. But that's because there's some negative energy associated with it. Okay. Like, the difference between a situation that is high vibing, where everyone has good intentions, there's no ulterior motives, everybody just wants the best for everyone else, like there's that type of situation with those qualities, compared to a situation where somebody or a group of people is forcing an issue or forcing a position. Again, coming back to the defending something till the end. There's conflict, there's tension. It's not a smooth sailing process. People are not having fun anymore, right? People are not on the same page. There's a lot of bicker and back and forth or whatever. And it's like, dang, like we're supposed to do this thing, but it just doesn't feel good anymore. For some of you, it has to do with your relationship, because there's changes, and I said the change of plans. Because this is not feeling good for you, you may be changing your mind on going down this road, this path. The Chariot could be a path of purpose and calling, okay, like more spiritual, energetic, or it could also be a literal trip that you have planned to take, right? In a vehicle of some sort, or going from one place to the end physically. So I don't know what's what, but there is a pause, there's a cut here, because there's toxic negative energy behind it. And I think that you're just like, you know what? I need to speak my mind. I need to tell you how I feel about this thing, right? So you understand. But you know that if you do that, it's a lose-lose situation, because if you don't say anything, you're going to force yourself to go. You're not going to have a good time. If you do say something, then, you're going to feel like the other person is going to lash out at you or get mad at you or something like that. And so it's just like, damn if I do, damn if I don't type of situation. But I think you decide to say something, because you have the Knight of Swords here. It just makes you feel trapped, like you're not free. And you've already gotten that taste of being free up here. So I would imagine that that's where you want to stay. And you're choosing that path, the high road, the free road, with love, explaining yourself with love, and respectively declining or something like that. And it's on the other person or on the other group to take it how they take it. We cannot shy away from being our true selves and making decisions that are true to us just because we think it's going to compromise someone else or their decision or their path. They are on their path. If both of you are not on the same page anymore as it relates to that path, that's okay. Right? You cannot baby the other person. You cannot hold their hand, and you cannot live their life purpose for them. You have your own life purpose to live. They have their own, right? So if you decline this thing, don't want to go down this road anymore, doesn't mean that they don't have to. They can still go. If they lash out and come back at you and start blaming you, creating problems and all of that stuff, then you know where they stand. You know that they don't have your best interest at heart. you know that they may be really selfish, right? And so at that point, it's like you decide what you want to do with that. But, you know, the point here is to stay true to you at all costs, because you know what it's like to start to reap these rewards as you break down these walls and start showing your true colors and what you really want now. You have created something. There's a new you, right? A more free and light and bright and happy and positive, you know, someone coming from the heart, coming from a place of love, having good intentions, not feeling stifled, not feeling held back, not feeling stuck, not feeling like you cannot be seen, like people forget about you or whatever, right? Like all of those lower level energies are changing because you are starting to break free from that. It's just other people have to get on board. And if you've been this way for so long, like let's just say you're a parent or a husband or wife or something like that, and you're going through these changes, it can be challenging for the other person involved to get used to that, right? People naturally, instinctively, humans take that type of stuff personally. They forget, right? Especially if you've been with someone for so long, or if you're a parent, right? Like children may forget that the parent is their own person, or the husband or wife may forget that their spouse is actually their own human being with their own spirit, soul, heart, brain, and soul purpose. You know, try not to take these things seriously when other people are evolving, are ascending, are changing for themselves, right? If you really love the person or they really love you, they will be there to support you and stand behind you, right? But it takes a strong, ascended, higher minded type of person to be like that, and a lot of people in the world are not at that level yet. Okay, well, that is your reading, Aries. I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. Great reading. I really love this energy for you. Let's see who's going next. Did I do the last reading I did? Are these both Scorpios? Oh, they are both Scorpios. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm doing this on camera. I'm so sorry about that. All right, so we have Virgo going next. That scared me. Okay. So if you have any Virgo placements, look out for those readings. Other than that, click the like button if you got anything out of today's reading. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. I would love to have you there. And if you're interested in a personal reading, they're very similar to this. My email is in the description of the video. Just send me an email and I'll get back to you, okay? Have a wonderful holiday. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.